Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time to dive into Stacklands, a card game acting as a village builder where you basically stack the cards to collect food, build structures and fight creatures. I went ahead and installed a couple of mods, mostly for convenience, but there's also one that makes the game slightly harder and more logical to me. We got card zones to organize the board, the extra search mod to easier look up recipes, show idle villagers so I don't miss people slacking off, stack to the bottom, that's just to have less step of dragging the cards along, and then the strict mode only allows me to place buildings and construct anything that I've already discovered as an idea. That just makes more sense because otherwise if you already know the recipes you can just do everything right off the bat. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead, start a new run. I'm gonna set the moon length to long so I can enjoy a little bit more of the day. Peaceful mode of course is off, then the strict mode is going to be enabled so I don't have anything at the start and I need to discover the ideas to actually continue. We are starting with an ever-evolving quest log and also a ideas tab. And we also get to start with our first booster pack that we can open up right away. We are now on the board game. Up here are the purchasable booster packs, all of which we haven't unlocked quite yet. To accomplish most things on the board, you usually have to have a villager working on the card. For instance, here this berry bush. We can go ahead and collect some berries. There we go. The berry is going to pop out and I think the berry bush is going to yield 2 or 3 berries on average. I can hit the tap button in order to speed things up a little bit or hit the spacebar in order to pause the game. At the end of each moon, right now we are halfway through, we are gonna have to feed our villagers with 2 food. So 2 of these 3 berries are gonna be gone by the end of the moon. Now let's just go ahead and also collect a bunch of rocks. So in the end, we have some stuff that we can sell and potentially purchase new packs. We already unlocked the Humble Beginnings pack that is just 3 coins. And I also got my first flint, very important. I'm probably not gonna sell this since flint isn't always plentiful. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell my stone, maybe the wood as well. And now altogether I have 3 coins in order to purchase one of these packs. I'm gonna go ahead, open it up right away. And as you can see, there are new resources that we can sell and eventually accumulate more and more money because usually you get more out of a pack than you put in. We can also stack the berry bushes and just work on them all together. Let me just grab another food in case we get another villager. I want to be ready and have 4 food. Oh, sometimes that happens. Instead of a berry, we got a rabbit. This guy is just gonna move around, maybe push my cards a little bit, and then eventually they're also gonna poop a little bit. I'm gonna collect one more berry until one of the berry bushes is gone, and now we're gonna be working on that tree. This is gonna either yield me wood or sometimes also sticks. But sticks can simply be crafted. I don't have to wait for those. Ah, will you look at that? We already got access to an apple. This is actually pretty lucky right off the bat. Usually I get these in later packs. Okay, looks like we got quite a few berries. I'm gonna sell it together with the wood. So we get another 3 coins, purchase another pack, and eventually we should be unlocking the second pack as well. However, now we got our first idea, which is the house. You can see at the bottom left, we need 2 wood, 1 stone, and 1 villager to build a house. And this is also gonna allow us to get more villagers in the joint by making babies. However, I believe we need a few more packs. So I'm first gonna purchase the Humble Beginnings again. And we get yet another idea, the stick. This is perfect. A stick is made from 1 piece of wood. I can only do that now that I discovered the idea. But once we get the stick, we basically double it in value. It is the end of the first moon, which means we need to feed our villager with 2 berries right here, which is no problem at all. And then once everyone is fed, the new moon can begin. And will you look at that, by crafting the stick and completing another quest, we open up the Seeking Wisdom pack, which is going to be full of ideas. Once we got the idea, we can also sell it mostly for 1 coin, which is very nice. But look at this. The stick is going to give us 2 coins, and this is going to allow us to purchase a Seeking Wisdom pack. And in most of these, there is an idea, or maybe even 2. As you can see, for instance, we got access to the campfire. I can use this flint in order to build a campfire together with a stick. And there's also the quarry. Quarry is very important, like the lumber mill and the quarry. Once you got that, you are totally set when it comes to making money. So that was was actually quite a lucky draw. There's also a piece of soil. I absolutely love it. Right now, we're just gonna keep it as soil, put the apple on top of it. Oh no, I can actually not do that. I first have to discover the idea of growth. So that means I'm gonna sell a couple more cards and maybe work on this rock here. And I think I'm just gonna go for some more humble beginnings. We can also see, according to this question mark right here, there are still some cards that we haven't discovered, like 4 cards of them. And will you look at that? We got our first poop right here, produced by the rabbit. We can go ahead and also use it the same way as we use soil. So we could put a food type on top of it that is growable, and it will be growing a seed or maybe a tree type. But more to that later. Let's open up this pack again. Another idea. Growth. Look at that. We already got it. Man, I'm so lucky. Let's put the apple on top of the soil and we can grow an apple tree eventually, get more apples out of it. We can do the same thing with the berry by putting it on poop or soil or a garden or farm, depending on which stage you are in the game. But for now, we're just gonna continue working on our stuff and maybe sell a few things. I'm gonna sell that, get another pack, humble beginnings, and we got tree rock. That's good. We can work on all that. Here we have our stick together with a flint in order to create the campfire. My campfire is done. However, we first have to discover the recipes to cook. In the meantime, I'm gonna sell some more stuff and get another Seeking Wisdom pack. Let's see if we get another idea. Oh, we got a villager. That is good and bad because now we need more berries. Ah, we got a nice berry bush here, though I'm tempted to actually sell that. It's a foil card, meaning it's way more expensive, but I don't think it actually yields much more. So I'm gonna go ahead, sell that, get another Humble Beginnings pack and hope for something. Well, we got another rabbit that we can potentially use for food, but that wasn't really good. Let's go ahead and fight against the rat now. I think we should be able to do that with just one villager, or maybe we're just gonna use both of them. Oh. Ah, there we go. This way we have a better chance. And there we go. Ah, it actually yielded us another coin. Let's hope for a berry bush. Yeah, there we go. Berry bush. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And now it almost looks like we have enough resources to make the lumber camp without issues. Now I need to be careful. My card limit has been reached by now. So let's put these 3 woods together with a stone and then the villager. And this is going to result in a lumber camp, allowing us to indefinitely collect the wood in a very convenient way. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and sell some more stuff. I guess we can later work on that tree. I'm gonna keep the flint just in case. And there it is, the lumber camp. As of this point, we can just have a villager on top of this lumber camp and make a lot of money this way. The Reap and Sow pack is now available to us. This is mostly going to yield some type of food. And we got our first apple tree right here, which is very nice. I'm going to grow another apple tree right away. We can work on that probably in the next moon. In the meantime, let's clean things up a little bit. I need 1 more coin, preferably. So we're just going to sell the wood, I guess, or the stick that I'm going to craft. Let's sell 4 coins, Seeking Wisdom. I need some more ideas. Oh, look at that. That is actually a really good one. There are also rumors instead of recipes that just give you a better grasp of the game and how it works. We got the slingshot unlocked, our first weapon, really good. The coin chest is going to be quite important in the future. I'm going to build that later. And we got the magic wand to create a wizard. And of course, very important, we now also have the ability to even create an offspring. So apparently we weren't be able to do that before, but now we can create an offspring inside a house. I'm gonna spend another 4 coins in Seeking Wisdom in the hopes of getting some more good ideas. There is the garden already. This is really good. Garden, of course, is the improved version of the soil, so I think it just goes a little bit quicker. And then we also got the spear, which is a very good beginning weapon. Okay, but now I need some more materials, mostly stone, so we're gonna get back into Humble Beginnings and hope for some rocks. I think it's now time to build our first house with 2 wood, 1 stone. We can easily do that right now. And let me see. Yeah, I don't need apples right at this point, but I need a house in order to create a 3rd villager and make things a little bit easier for me. And that's the end of the 2nd moon right now. We probably have way too many cards. Let me see. I need to sell 7 cards. No problem. We can do a bunch of stones. Do I want that? I'm gonna keep 1. We can sell the poop. As of this point, we don't really need it. And 3 more cards. Let me see. I don't want to get rid of the berry, though. We do have 3 berry bushes. That is good. I don't necessarily need the tree right there. I do want to keep the apple tree. So what else do we sell? I'm just gonna go for the wood since we have the lumber camp. Wonderful. There is my house. I'm gonna put my 2 villagers in it right away. So maybe by the end of the moon, we have a 3rd fully grown villager. Right now, it's just gonna result in a baby. There we go. And I get my 2 villagers back. One is gonna go back on the lumber camp, another one on the berry bush. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to get the last remaining card. Oh, look at that. We got a key. So that was the undiscovered card. With a key, we can open up a chest, but I don't think it's very soon until we actually get our first chest. So I'm not sure it's worth keeping it. Either way, we're gonna be seeking some more wisdom. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. The shed. Very important. This is gonna allow us to get more cards on the board. And then there's also the chicken that we can get another one with an egg. I'm gonna sell that. I'm also gonna sell the foil stone. So we get 5 coins from that and sell this idea as well. Because now we can build sheds. So let me see. I'm probably gonna build my first shed right away. So I do want to produce 1 stick. And there we go. As soon as I got the stick, I'm gonna combine it with a piece of wood and stone, get my villager on top of it, and this is gonna create a shed that allows us to get 4 more cards, though the shed itself also counts as a card, which means we get 3 more slots. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another pack right away. Let's see what we get this time. The idea of a brick. So we can combine 3 stones to make a brick. And there is my first shed. As you can see, we now have 24 slots. I'm gonna put that shed over here and I'm gonna build as many sheds as necessary to keep myself afloat. Looks like we only have 1 undiscovered card. Would be nice to actually get that from it. Oh, that was it. The plank. Okay, nice. That's the same thing as with the bricks, but with wood. I'm gonna go ahead and build yet another shed to get my card cap to 28. It's also gonna slightly improve the width of my board, or the overall size. And it looks like my baby is almost done. It's gonna go on lumber duty right away. Villager, thank you. So now we got 3 villagers. That means we need 6 food in total. We currently have 12. There is my next shed, and I'm gonna build yet another shed. Maybe we can do it in this moon cycle, so we won't have to sell any cards at the end of the day. Wonderful. We got another shed ready for us. I'm probably gonna sell the poop, maybe a couple of berries, in order to keep up with the card limit. Feeding the 3 villagers. It's gonna go through all of my berries. And we only have to sell 3 cards. I'm actually gonna go for 1 berry bush, maybe 2. We got too many of those. And I'm also gonna sell the poop. And I also would like to have my first quarry and then potentially another villager, so I can always have someone on the lumber camp and someone on the quarry. To get the quarry, we need some more stone. So we're gonna get into humble beginnings. That was unlucky, but we can just go ahead and sell it. Well, I guess we should process it first. Another humble beginnings, and we got the rock. That's good. 2 rocks even. Okay, looks like we got enough stones, 1 wood, and then the villager in order to create a quarry, and we will not have to purchase the rocks anymore. I think with that out of the way, we should be able to build another villager. Let me get those 2 guys inside the house. And we unlocked a new pack, Curious Cuisine, by building the quarry. Good. Time to organize things a little bit. By pressing E, you can actually align it in a grid. And I'm also gonna get a zone in the joint here for the wood. So my wood is always landing in this zone, as long as we're close enough, of course. Then I'm gonna leave some space for the sticks, and next is gonna be the quarry that is gonna produce stone for me. I'm gonna make another zone for the flint, which is gonna be over here next to the stone. And now I just need to wait for 1 piece of stone, make another zone, put that in here and push it right there, hitting E in order to align. That looks about right, I would say. And we got the next villager. Now, what are we going to be working on? We should have enough food right now. Well, barely. Let's get some more and maybe also work on the apples. By now, I have built 6 sheds and I'm just going to keep on going. I think you can stack about 30 sheds in 1 row. But until we reach that number, we probably already discovered the warehouse. Another moon is almost done. We established ourselves pretty well. We now got 4 villagers. That's going to be good for the next cycle. It's now also time to sell a couple of things. I would like to get my first pack here in of reap and sow. We need 2 more coins. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice 1 flint to get that. And let's see what we got. Hopefully another... Oh, actually the cow is good. This is gonna give us milk. My next villager is ready. Now we got 4 villagers. Very nice. We got enough food as well. So I should probably just be working on making some money and maybe increasing the amount of sheds we have. And voila, there is my first milk. Wonderful. We cannot really do anything with it other than feed it to the villagers, but eventually we are going to be able to combine it with berries to make a milkshake. Though we probably first have to get into Curious Cuisine in order to get the recipe. Right now what I would like to do is combine some soil with 2 stones and 2 wood in order to create a garden. There is my garden. Wonderful. We're gonna put that right here together with an apple. And apart from not disappearing like the poop, it is gonna be much faster. Another thing I would like to see now is a villager equipped to deal with mobs. So we're gonna combine 2 sticks and 1 wood to get a spear. This doesn't require a villager, it's gonna craft itself. There it is already. I'm gonna wait for this berry bush guy and then put the cart on top of him. Oh, completing another quest and unlocking the next pack. As you can see, we have 3 slots available, a armor piece, the weapon and the headpiece itself. And depending on which weapon or tool you give the villager, you are gonna assign them a different role. By now we have plenty of stones, so I'm gonna take 3 of them, put the villager on top of it to create a brick. The end of the moon, and I'm feeding my villagers using the milk as well. And we don't even have to sell any carts. There's my first brick worth 3 coins, so it's not really worth selling the bricks over the stones. We're just gonna keep the brick and then start selling some materials so we can make money and purchase the Curious Cuisine pack. I think we completed another quest by having enough coins, and now we unlocked the armory. Doesn't matter to us just yet, I just need the Curious Cuisine. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully an idea. Yes, the omelet. So we can combine 2 eggs. Right now this doesn't really help us since we don't have any chickens. So I'm just gonna keep on selling a couple of things, maybe processing some wood here, and eventually we should be able to purchase another one. Yeah, I just need 1 more coin. There it is. Give me something good. Mushrooms. Okay, we can grow these, I guess, in order to make some money. And we got the stove. This one is gonna cook faster than a campfire. However, we need access to an iron bar, which we don't have yet. Wonderful. Got yet another pack, another idea. Fruit salad. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now we're capable of combining apples and berries in order to make a fruit salad, which is going to be worth 1 extra food. And it's also going to be better for selling purposes. Wonderful. Will you look at that? 5 fruit salads at the ready. I'm so happy about this. As a matter of fact, this makes me so happy that I want more babies. Let's do it. Another moon has passed. We got the next baby, some more poop. Let's grow, no, I need some more berry bushes. And we can now feed all of the villagers with fruit salads. They're gonna be quite happy with that. Though we still have to sell 5 carts. Gonna be easy, just selling the wood and stone. We now have plenty of food. We could go ahead and start the DLC, the Industrial Revolution, but this is about the base game all the way up to the island, and then we'll decide whether or not we're gonna continue through the island as well as the DLC. And look at the value of fruit salad. I can just sell it for 5 coins, which is incredible. Since we have all of these rabbits pooping, we can indefinitely grow all of these. So I think what I want to do is build myself a coin chest. We just need 2 wood and 1 coin, and this is going to result in a chest that can contain 100 coins. There it is, my lovely coin chest, also displaying the amount of coins that I have. So we could purchase another pack. We got 3 undiscovered cards in Reap and Sow. I think I'm gonna go for these ones next. We got the meat and finally the chicken. So we just need to wait for it to lay an egg and then we can duplicate it. The raw meat, for now, we can cook up on a campfire. Actually, we can't do that since we haven't discovered the recipe. In this case, I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna be making more fruit salads, and once I have enough, I'm gonna be selling those as well. My next baby already has grown to another villager. Nice. I'm gonna be using this guy to craft the bricks and planks that I need for now. We got 51 of the 10 food we actually require. I think I'm gonna sell 3 fruit salads going directly into my chest. Now we could go for the logic and the reason, which would give us access to the brickyard and the sawmill. However, I'm tempted to first finish this pack right here. Maybe we get lucky. There's another cow, that's good. And we can purchase 1 more pack. Let's go ahead and do it. No. Wonderful. There is my first egg. We're gonna directly combine it with the chicken to get a second one out of it. We're gonna be ending the cycle with slightly too many cards, which is fine. Feeding all of the villagers right now. And we only have to sell 2 cards. And I'm actually going to sell the fruit salads for the most value. It's just 1 undiscovered card. We should be getting it momentarily. Come on, be the pack of packs. Well, soil, we can definitely make use of that. soil, wood, and stone, making another garden. And of course, always producing more sheds. I got yet another egg and I'm cloning the next chicken. Once we got 5 chickens, we're gonna put them in an animal pen where they can produce a whole bunch of eggs for us. Considering I've been unlucky getting the next card, I need some more ideas to make money in a better way. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase the first logic and reason pack to see what we get. There's the first idea, the animal pen. How are the odds? We do need an iron bar for it though, which is quite sad. We got 8 undiscovered cards in Curious Cuisine as well. Look at that. Frittata and a foil card. We need campfire, egg, and potatoes. Nice. Also, we just got our first carrot, which is gonna be an ingredient in one of the best foods in the game. Oh, looks like it was a mistake to farm, reap, and sow. We should be going for the next packs because, of course, later packs also contain cards of previous packs. So we go with the most undiscovered cards right now. 6 undiscovered cards is enough to get a good chance of another idea card. And there it is. Campfire and raw meat. So we can finally process our raw meat on top of the campfire or the stove. Another moon finished. We, of course, have enough food. And we only have to sell 2 cards. We're gonna go with some food, some milk. Soon enough, especially once we get to the armory pack, we're gonna have more and more enemies. So it's time to craft a slingshot. 2 sticks and 1 stone is gonna result in just that. There it is. My first slingshot should be resulting in a ranged unit. It's still considered a militia though. And there is our first cooked meat as well. That's gonna be great. We can actually stack them up here on the campfire and they're gonna be cooked one after another. Time for the next pack purchase. Logic and reason. What do we get? An idea? The temple. This is more of an end game item. I open up another pack and finally we got access to the milkshake. This is very important. Now I can finally use my milk together with the berries to get another decent food type. I think now it's time for a second campfire, so we can start cooking up the eggs that are accumulating as well. Well, I definitely need some animal pens now, so I can stack these guys up and keep them in check. 1 omelet coming up very soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, this time around I will have to sell many cards, which is fine. This is gonna give us some money to get a whole bunch of ideas for the next day. Selling 24 cards. That's definitely the tallest order so far. There we go. We now actually have 45 coins. Nice. And we unlocked the next booster pack. I still have 12 undiscovered cards in Logic and Reason. We discovered the sawmill. It only helps us once we actually get access to iron ore and the smelter. 1 more Logic and Reason, please. Thank you. And there we have a better weapon, the sword. I'm now gonna go for my first armory pack in the hopes of getting access to the smithy. Oh, that's also a good idea discovery. We can make an axe with an iron bar, stick, and wood. That's gonna allow us to make a lumberjack. Now let's see if we can take on this bear with just the 2 villagers that we got here. I wonder how much he hits for. Just 2. Yeah, I think we can do it. Otherwise, we have to improve on our military and make more babies. I think it's time to get all the villagers in this combat. This is gonna make it less likely that he actually kills us. Yeah, wonderful. Everyone survived and we got a bear claw, which is a nice weapon, I think. Yeah, we get a warrior out of that. That was well worth it, I'd say, even though it messed up my board. We got our first omelet here. Wonderful. I like it. Get 2 more eggs cooking and we have enough coins to purchase 1 more Logic and Reason pack. Please give me something good. What is that? A mess hall. Yeah, we take that, though I still need access to the quarry. What's happening? Maybe I missed it. No, I definitely need access to the iron mine. Gonna sell a little bit more food to get more coins. And now we get this done, please. Give me another idea. Finally, the iron mine. That's all we really needed. 2 flint, 1 wood, 1 stone, and we get a villager to work on that. Nice, finally. Now we only need the smelter and we're good to go. There it is, the oh so lovely iron mine. I'm gonna put 1 villager on top of that, but I think we also want 1 more. So let me pause these guys to make a baby. Sold more food and I got even more coins. It's almost at the end of the cycle. I need to be a little bit careful. Let's go with another Logic and Reason. I need that smelter, please. It is a university, which is actually also good. We can just put coins into that in order to get ideas. The cycle is completed. I have an awful lot of cards, but we should be fine just selling unimportant stuff. Maybe also a little bit of food. I can definitely get rid of the ideas. They are unnecessary to keep. And maybe 1 more fruit salad. Wonderful. Start new moon. I'm feeling lucky about this moon. Let's go for some more. Actually, are my warriors ready? Yeah, they should be. Gonna purchase another armory pack right there. Let's see what we get. We get another bear, unfortunate. And we get the recipe for a pickaxe. Now let's try to get the smelter, logic and reason. This is where we should be getting it. The smithy, okay. I mean, that would have been the next step. Purchase another logic and reason pack. Please give me something good. The iron bar. Okay, well, we needed that too. Otherwise, we couldn't smelt up the iron ore. Well, for now, let's just fight the bear and hopefully we're gonna succeed. Yeah, looks like they're working well together for now. The warriors even buffing my other guys. And look at that, we just got one poop out of it. That is kind of unfortunate. Well, in this case, it's time to reorganize a little bit and also produce more food. Berries with milk and also some berries with apples. Okay, it is kind of tidied up. I decided to make sheds until I have 30 because we haven't discovered the warehouse just yet, but we might get lucky right now. More logic and reason. There is the farm. Okay, that's the upgrade over the garden. I wonder if I can just upgrade it using a garden instead of a soil. Let me test that out with you. Oh, that's actually possible. Nice. There it is, the farm tile, gonna be growing food even quicker, and I'm making my second one already. Good, more logic and reason. It cannot take much more until we get, well, brickyard is also good, but I really want the smelter. Finally! Thank you. The smelter. 2 flint, 2 brick, 1 plank, and 1 villager. This is gonna make things so much better. So many recipes were just hidden behind that freaking iron bar. Wonderful. We got access to the smelter. All we have to do is put 1 iron ore together with 1 wood. We can even queue up multiple of them. They don't have to be in any particular order. The final pack has been unlocked, order and structure. And we also crafted our first iron bar. Finally, there it goes. And we can check the recipes. All of these things require iron bars. The first thing I want to do with them is actually make animal pens. No, considering everything, we need to make the brickyard and the sawmill. So brick, iron bar, and wood. Then a villager is gonna make a brickyard. Then a plank, stone, and iron bar should be making the sawmill. The brickyard doesn't need anyone to operate. We can just use it by placing 2 stones, getting out a brick, and this is also going to increase the value of the brick since it's more than 2 stones. Another cycle has passed. We'll have to sell 8 cards. No problem whatsoever. Like, I don't need that many eggs right now. Sell some omelets maybe. Yes. Ooh, we got our first strange portal. I think we can either go through it or once it's done, there are going to be some enemies spawning. And there is our sawmill, almost the last piece of this crafting area. It's going to be producing some planks right there, of course, with just 2 wood instead of the 3 when crafting manually. Good, we're gonna prepare ourselves to fight whatever is coming out of this portal. Right there, it's a goblin. It's gonna mess up my board. You little bastard! But we might be getting out a nice hat from it. No, we got access to the wooden shield. That's also nice. Giving one of my guys some more protection, and we can also build more of them. Now that we have that, we're gonna make animal pens to keep all of these animals in check. We're gonna be needing 3. 2 plank, 2 wood, 1 iron bar. Should be getting us an animal pen. Oh, thank you so much. This is gonna be so good, though I need more planks. Anyway, I think I'm first gonna contain all of my chickens. We have 3, 4. I should have 5. Yeah, right there. And I think, yeah, that's all that fits into one single animal pen. We're gonna put that guy on top of here maybe. And then what we can do is make another zone for the eggs and put that here. So they're gonna be collected right there. Now, before this cycle ends, it would be great to have access to the warehouse, which I believe is still in logic and reason. There's 2 undiscovered cards. There should be an idea with the warehouse. Wonderful. And it just requires 1 stone and 1 iron. So stone and iron bar right there is going to result in a warehouse, and it's going to add 14 slots minus the 1 from the warehouse itself. So it's going to be quite an improvement. To make the wood farming more efficient, I think I want to make an axe for this guy so he becomes a lumberjack. There it is already. Equip that, and now he's going to be much quicker in farming the wood, which we need since we need to craft planks. And there is our first warehouse. We can just go to town and craft more, though I do need a pickaxe first to improve on this iron mine guy. So there's an iron bar, a stick, and a flint. That's all we need. There we go. It's almost done. Gonna equip the pickaxe, and now you can go to town. In the meantime, we unlock another armory pack and prepare for the fight with a giant rat here with our militia guys. And we got access to the forest amulet, which we're not gonna craft quite just yet. Come on, finish the giant rat. You can do it. Ooh, my militia guy is almost done. I'm gonna get him out of the combat. I can use another 2 plank, 2 wood, and iron bar to make the second animal pen. That's a good task. Oh no! We lost a villager. This giant rat is enormous. Maybe I should have crafted some more iron shields. What can I say? But we definitely got a good spear out of it. We're gonna sell that idea. And we now also have a corpse to deal with. So now I would say we're gonna take ourselves the time to make another baby, maybe even 2. Since slowly but surely we have all hands full. Gonna give this guy the bone spear, and the next one is gonna get a slingshot. There's my second animal pen. We're gonna take all of our rabbits so they only poop in one spot as of this point. Got myself another pickaxe just in the nick of time. Once this baby is grown up, we can put them directly into the quarry. There's my next animal pen for the cows. Finally, no more straying animals. And now I think it's time for a little bit more expansion with warehouses and everything. I now got 5 warehouses already giving me 210 cart slots, so now we are absolutely not desperate to keep our carts in check, which is quite a nice milestone. I'm now also going to make a couple of shields just to make sure my guys are a little bit more secure. You get a shield and you get a shield. And then the baby is also going to get a shield and a slingshot. My chest is now completely full. I wonder, let's go for explorers here a little bit and see what we get. We should be getting some exploration cards. Yeah, the forest here. We can just put a villager or preferably an explorer in order to get any of the cards that it may contain. Right now, not the most important part to me. I think we should be still going for armory and logic and reason at this point. Maybe the curious cuisine to finally get access to a potato. But for now, we'll have to fight the giant rat here. Now we have shields, so we should be better, maybe even capable of blocking. We actually barely made it, holy cow, but we have access to a rat crown, which we're gonna give this warrior. Maybe just to get rid of some coins where it can go for order and structure. This should not yield us any fights, hopefully. Oh, actually even an idea. The market, very nice. We can sell stuff at even a higher price if we want to. I'm living in abundance right now, so I'm not sure I can use it, but I've been using it in previous games. I'm now also going to go ahead and craft a smithy, just in case we want to make some advanced weaponry and armor. I'm also gonna go ahead and replace the campfires with stoves now that I have access to plenty of iron. I just need to cook it up. And there it is, the smithy already. And we also got a market that I'm gonna put up there. And time to keep on crafting. We're now gonna wait for the baby. Ooh, another warehouse. Thank you very much. This villager is gonna get a slingshot and a wooden shield. And now we can essentially put, for instance, some food on top of the market, and it's gonna be sold in 60 seconds, which of course isn't enough. We would have to have multiple markets to make this work. Here they are, my 2 staffs. I'm still gonna keep the campfires because they're being used in later recipes. So now cooking up an egg is gonna take 27 seconds instead of 90 seconds. Holy cow, that is quite an improvement. Time for some more exploration, I would say, though it's at the end of the cycle. Doesn't matter. Oh, we got a treasure chest. Oh no, it's just a mimic. Ah man, I thought we could finally use this key. Now, one thing I'm not sure about is whether or not I need to keep the forests even. Like, are they gonna be used up if I work on them? Anyway, we're gonna fight against this mimic here. Get rid of this bastard though. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna take my weaklings here out of the equation. Yeah, we get another key. Well, at least that. Okay, I would say it's time to pick the next fight. There are still 26 undiscovered cards in the armory. We should be getting... Well, that's not what I meant to do. We should be getting something good out of it. Skeleton as well as a throwing star. That's a new type of weapon with 3 iron bars. Let's first fight the skeleton here. Sell the idea. And we receive a spiked plank, which is used for a builder. Anything that needs constructing is going to be done a little bit quicker. I don't really need that. I'm gonna sell it. We can always craft it ourselves. Instead, I'm gonna go for another armory pack. We get a frogman this time. And also the recipe for a chainmail armor using 2 iron bars and the smithy. There's the blowpipe, which is probably much better than the slingshot that we got. Let me see. The blowpipe has minus attack speed plus hit chance and damage. The slingshot has everything +1. Yeah, slingshot is actually better. Oh well, let's get another armory pack. We can fight one more fight. We get, what is this? The golden chest plate. Well, that is for much later. In the meantime, we fight this guy as well and take care of the iron ore. The magic wand. Yes, finally, that was what I was waiting for. Time to make another baby. Have fun, guys. It's time to make some more markets. I just need coins. Come on. Some here, some there, and then 2 villagers to take care of that. And then we have 3 selling stations for our food mostly. I'm not gonna sell anything below the value of 5 on the market, so it's worth the waiting time. There we have it, 3 markets at the ready. We can now distribute our merchandise and make money quite efficiently. I think I'm ready for the next fight. Another armory pack. Yeah, we just got a slime. That's easy. And another idea, the magic blade. I think we should be getting some magic dust out of the slime. Let's see, it's probably just gonna go into 3 little slimes. Yeah, we have to fight these guys as well. And hopefully an egg, a coin, and no magic dust. That's unfortunate. Okay, now let's search for the potato. Yeah, look at that, the first one. And we also got grilled fish, though that is also gonna come later once we discover the island. But now that we have carrots and potatoes, the only thing we're missing are onions. And then together with the raw meat, we can make a very powerful recipe. So I'm gonna go one more cuisine. Give me something good. There it is, the stew. We already got the recipe for it. Now we only need some onions, please. There it is, got the onions as well. Wonderful. Now preferably I would like to make another farm for each of these. So let's search for farm and we make that out of soil, brick, plank and a villager. The soil we should be getting from humble beginnings. Yeah, there it is already. 1 piece of soil. Let me see, 2 planks, 2 bricks, villager. Come on. And we need 3 of those. My baby is finally done cooking. You get a wand, a little bit of protection. And I think with the wizard, yeah, we're able to make a university with 4 bricks. Let's go ahead and do that right away. More milkshakes for everyone. And another strange portal appeared. The university is finally built. Once we have enough coins, like 50, I believe, yeah, we can just get rid of them and create an idea instead of just hoping for luck. The giant rat has been unleashed. I think I want to first finish those warehouses, so I'm gonna move out of the way. There is an idea, which is a rumor, but we already discovered that. There we go. My 2 warehouses are done. I'm gonna queue them up here. And now it's time to fight this rat, I guess, with all of our might. Thankfully it missed, but I'm not sure if it can actually kill the wizard like in one go. I hope not. No, there we go. And we got a bone out of it. Looks like I have enough coins to purchase another idea from the university. And we got plenty of food to sell as well. I'm making another farm. I now have the onion farm going. Let's make a zone for the onions. And I'm also going to make one for the potatoes. There is the new idea, the resource chest. We can actually store resources inside a chest. I don't really find it useful right now because usually I'm losing the sense of how many materials I really have going on. But we might make some in the future. Right now, all I really want is a little bit more soil to craft the next farm. There it is, potato farm officially running. Just one more for the carrots and we're good to go. In the meantime, we can already prepare the first recipe with an onion, potato, raw meat and carrot. Put that into the stove and get a nice stew out of it. Wonderful, more warehouses, time to purchase another idea. And I think I'm also gonna make another baby. There's the new idea, a breeding pen. This way we can always have some animal breeding and get a steady flow of raw meat going. The stew can be sold for 10 coins and also contains 10 food, so it's probably not worth selling. We get the better value out of milkshake and fruit salad. I had enough money to purchase another idea. What did we get? The dustbin. This way we could get rid of cards, but that is only really useful once you have too much gold. And I can't yet imagine having too much of it. And well, right now I'm just gonna continue until I can pay the university for some more ideas. Sometimes I'm gonna be crafting warehouses and eventually we're gonna fight against more enemies. We just got access to the resource magnet, so wherever I have this thing placed, when it is assigned to an item, the item will always go there. So I can also have my apples flying all across the board in order to get to the correct pile. With some good organization, this is not really necessary, is still useful. And yeah, just like this, we're now gonna go through the days, getting some money by selling the bricks and everything. And of course, every card that is worth 5 or more, we're gonna sell at the market, so we get even more. Already got the next idea, the hot pot. Definitely want one of those, so I can combine some of my foods to fill up the hot pot, which is then gonna be fed to the villagers. Only gonna need a campfire, 2 iron bars, and a villager. And there it is already, hot pot. Wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and put as much stuff in it as we want. I think we can fill it up to 50 or so. We're gonna put in the 2 stews as well. It's gonna take 10 seconds to cook everything up, just like that. But then it's gonna be inside, as you can see, 34 food to feed my villagers. I'm gonna do even a little more here. Everything overflowing the pot is just gonna spill out again. There is my next idea. It is the magic glue. This can be used in order to prevent your stacks from being pushed away. So kind of useful as well. And now it's the end of the day. Everyone is going to eat out of the pot and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. And now on the next day, I can just go ahead and fill it up again. Time to purchase another idea. Wonderful. I think I also want to make another type of warrior using 3 iron bars inside the smithy, and this should be giving us a ninja. Also another plank and stick in order to get a shield. The next idea is the butchery. Yes, indeed. So we don't have to fight the farm animals ourselves. Raw meat, 2 plank, iron bar, and villager. We're gonna do that as soon as we get the next raw meat. Here we go. Got some throwing stars, converted a ninja. You get a shield for the time being. And with that out of the way, I think it's time to get some more stuff. We're gonna unlock one more armory thing. Dark forest. There is a hidden world behind the strange portal. So we can probably go through it. And we gotta fight a frogman. Let's go ahead and do that. Should be easy with all of our militia fighting at once. Yeah, he can't even do anything. Now, I wonder what happens if I equip the hammer. Yeah, it's gonna be a builder, so this guy could be building a little bit quicker. I don't necessarily need that because we have plenty of time right now, but I'm gonna keep the hammer just in case. There's one more quest I haven't completed yet because usually I'm not interested in that recipe, but cooking up a potato and egg should be a good thing to do right now. There it is, and this one is actually not worth selling, contrary to the omelet. Good, time for more fights. Come on, and ideas. Mountain amulet, interesting. And we're gonna fight against a skeleton, quite easy. Come on, guys, you can do it. Oh, okay, it's already over. And we got a skull helmet. Nice, let's give it to this guy with the spear. We're gonna do one more. First we get the idea, then we get the mob, which is a wolf, easy. And a complementary brick. The idea is a bone staff. We didn't know that, of course, but I'm not really interested in crafting it. I think so the fight isn't over too quick. I'm gonna spawn yet another armory card. Let's see, the idea is a club. We probably already have better weapons, and there is a bear. So we're gonna fight the bear, no problem. Now that we have all shields, we should be good. It should be joining the battle, theoretically. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. It's giving us some time. Nice, a wolf head. Let's give it to this guy. And by the way, all of these have different stats on them. Yeah, the bear is just kind of chilling around, so we're gonna attack it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very effective. He was able to attack once, but the poop is very disappointing. And yeah, at this stage, we're ready to do one fight after another. I'm gonna spawn 2 more of these cards. That's kind of unfortunate how I placed these here. First, the idea, we get a wizard robe. Unfortunately, that requires fabric and rope, which we only get at the island, which I will reserve for the second video, if enough people want to see it. We just have to fight against a goblin shaman. And what do we get here? Magic ring. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna sell that. And we get another bear. And the bear apparently didn't want to join. Finally, we get some magic dust. This is actually quite late in the game. Usually I get this much earlier. I'm gonna allow the bear to come a little closer. Maybe cook up some more omelets. That would be great. And right here we have enough space to fight. Come on, give me some raw meat. That's all I need. No poop this time. Yes, thank you. Okay, I need raw meat, 2 planks, and an iron bar. And the wizard can do this. Wonderful. Considering we're getting a butchery, I'm gonna start by duplicating another chicken, and then we're just gonna have 1 or 2 chickens always in the queue to then butcher right away. And I already got another 62 coins. That means I'm gonna purchase another idea. And holy cow, this is just going really quick. But it is a steady flow of income. So I'm just trying to process it to the best of my abilities. There is the idea. It is a lighthouse. This can also only be built after visiting the island because we need sand and glass. I neglected my farms a little bit, which is fine. Berry, sure. Let's wait. Yeah, let's get another berry bush. And there it is, the butchery. I'm gonna put that right here for now, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. And then my chicken here at the bottom. I'm actually gonna go ahead and duplicate another chicken right away. And we are gonna continue cooking up the eggs. Maybe get another egg with potato in the joint as well. A traveling cart appeared. We can feed this some gold in order to get a thing out of it, but I usually don't use it because it is quite unspecific which cards it gives you. And obviously they're not always useful. Another idea, it is the crane. An interesting thing, lifts carts from one place to another. Not sure how this could be useful, but maybe in the future we'll figure it out. Whoa, another 57 coins. Let's just keep feeding the university. This is the best way to get to the next recipes. There's the wishing well, also an idea for the future. There's another strange portal. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to conquer it right now. Whoa. There we go. Got my chest overflowing. Pick the portal. I guess we can have a sneak peek. You enter a strange dark forest. An old lady appears. Good day to you, traveler. Now she's closer. She doesn't look like an old lady at all. She's a wicked witch. Oh no, my warrior is toast. Get ready to fight. I wonder if I could have taken all of my warriors with me. Maybe that would have been a really good idea. But there you go. My warrior's now fighting for himself. At least we already got one down, two down, but we are now at a disadvantage. Very effective. Yeah, he's very effective against me. So we must hope he doesn't hit us too much, but it looks good so far. At least the first fight we're gonna win. You've beaten my minions, but I have plenty more. Okay, no, I'm gonna flee the forest. Okay, and it looks like we got a helmet out of it. Intriguing. So the next time I'm gonna take more of my warriors with me. However, we now also got the idea for a stable portal. So at all times we can actually use the forest. Let's go ahead and put that over here so I remember to build it. And then my ninja guy can also have a helmet. Wonderful. We now got plenty of chickens that we're gonna queue up in the butchery, and two more I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate. Give me coins! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Enough coins for another idea, but we're slowly running out of ideas from the university. It's now giving us some roads, which I think we could be using possibly to automate various little tasks. Yeah, there's the filter crossroad, and we already got access to the road. We'll have a look at that when we get to it. We now have the idea of the bow, but we do need rope in order to accomplish this from the island. And look at that, we got all the ideas from the university. That means we can sell it again. And now it's all about the packs. If we want to get rid of money, we need to purchase the order and structure. Otherwise, we're gonna go for explorers and armory. Since I have a little bit of time to kill and a wolf, let's do this. And we get the recipe for the fishing rod. Next idea is a crossbow, even better than the bow, I believe. And finally, we got a treasure. No, it's still a mimic. Come on. I didn't get a single legitimate treasure chest so far. I just unlocked the blunderbuss from the armory booster, something we could build if we had access to gold. I also unlocked the broken bottle, which I believe is also just a weapon. But now we gotta fight against a few animals right there. Let's do it. There's another mimic chest. Feeding the villagers in the middle of the fight is actually the best thing, so they can heal up and we can continue fighting. Some more raw meat that we can combine with veggies and cook up to stew. In the meantime, I'm gonna be selling some more stuff, but we do have to purchase packs in order to keep up. We have 4 undiscovered cards here. I'm just gonna quickly unlock them. So that's 4 more packs using up all of our gold. We should be getting the idea out of the first thing here. So I'm just gonna pull all the ideas and one more. There we go. We got the iron shield. Very good. We can upgrade that. We got a boomerang. Interesting ranged weapon. I'm probably gonna try that out. What does it require? 3 planks. Yeah, that's gotta be good. And it's done in the smithy. We also got access to the hammer, so now we can craft it in case we really want it. And a magic tome that we can use to make a mage if we want it. Time to fight all of the mobs. Let's spawn these bastards right there. And now we're gonna fight them all at once. Ooh. Actually, they are not really interacting. Ah, there we go. Ooh, look at that. We got a magic blade and also the recipe for it. And finally, some more magic dust. Now, if I remember correctly, we can use the magic dust to build something that I wanted. Ah, yes, the stable portal. We can make it out of 2 magic dust and 2 brick. And then the last thing out of the stack is always going to be a resource. Let's see, I would like to exchange the slingshot, right? Hit chance +3 and damage 1, while the slingshot only has a hit chance of 1 and damage 1. So it's going to be slightly slower, but I think overall better. If we give this villager a bone staff, it's going to become a mage, and otherwise with the magic blade also a mage. So let's see what's better. -6 health. That's kind of crazy. Attack speed. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the magic blade and sell the bone staff, and then we can get the wooden shield, though I will be getting an iron shield, which hopefully is going to be better. Iron shield +2 defense. Ooh, actually we lose 1 attack this way, so it's not necessarily better unless we want it. Okay, well, you look at that. Now I can theoretically take all of my guys, put them into the stable portal, and hopefully they're all going to be transported over at the same time. Yes, I want to go through the portal. 300 health. I'm not even sure if we can do it. Probably not, honestly. But, you know, we are so many, we might just be able to pull it off unless the mage is being attacked and just dies in 1 hit. Ooh, do I want to fight the next wave? We might be able to do 1 more wave, though this mage, I believe, is gonna die. Yeah, let's just flee the forest for now. We got a mushroom, magic tome, and the recipe for it. Not too shabby. This is actually much better of an item, because now we are capable of healing. We're gonna wait for the next moon and then enter again. In the meantime, we need to fight some more, I think. I'm gonna put the mage on berry duty, and then I guess we can summon some more explorer packs right there. Yeah, fight another bear. And I'm gonna go ahead and build a temple, which is one of the end game items, at least for this board. Of course, once we get to the island, a whole new world opens up, and then we also need 3 villagers to actually start building that. Let me see, 5 planks, 5 brick, 3 iron bars, and then 3 villagers. I got 1 brick too many. There we go. Now they're working on it. Okay, I've been processing for a little while. Didn't really discover anything new other than having the temple. I still need to find the artifact, probably in one of these carts, potentially even in the catacombs. However, we got a rare portal that seems to be a little bit stronger than usual. So let's see what happens. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of archers and things. Let's get my guys out of the way and kind of lure them over here to the battlefield. As you can see, I also finally caved in by building a bunch of chests. Now we have a wooden chest. We also have a stone chest over here. I also decided to have a brick chest and a plank chest so far. I want you guys to move a little bit further up. Just 1 more. Yeah, that seems all right. We're gonna fight against you. Wonderful. That shouldn't be too hard. Oh, look at that. We got a quiver. That is really nice. I'm not even sure we can use that without the bow. Probably not. Oh, and I also had to make a whole bunch of coin chests because, well, there's nothing really to purchase other than the explorer's pack. If I want to get a resource out of the stone chest, I can just click it or shift click in order to get 5 resources. However, it's a little bit tricky because you can kind of catch it in the air if you do it right. Well, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm already regretting it now. We need the sticky glue. Anyway, I'm gonna put my men on these tiles in order to hopefully discover more. Yeah, there are some undiscovered cards all the way around. They should approximately have the same speed, and we are getting 6 cards, potentially new cards, out of exploring these areas. There we go, 1 exploration is done. Now we kind of have to combine the battlefield if we can. And all the unimportant cards we're gonna put away. We got some enemies, an apple out of that, so not really successful. Oh, except we get some magic dust, which is always nice. There's another exploration spree almost done. Okay, slime, another catacombs card. No, it's actually the same card. So we got a treasure chest, and this time it's a real treasure chest. So nice. We got another corpse. This way we can make a graveyard, which is another explorable location. There it is, the graveyard. So I'm probably gonna skip one of the forests or the mountains. We have 3 mountains, we don't really need that, and we're gonna replace it with a graveyard exploration. Oh, wonderful, we got the golden goblet. We can put that on the temple in order to trigger the last event before going to the island. Before I do that though, I want to discover the 2 undiscovered cards that we have here and potentially somewhere else. No, we're actually good. Just in the forest there are some undiscovered cards, and potentially in the graveyard, I would say. And my graveyard discovery is just a treasure chest. Yeah, looks like we don't have any undiscovered cards here as well. But we can certainly unlock the treasure chests, and look at that. That was really worth it. Magic dust. Gonna take an animal pen and 2 magic dust in order to create the breeding pen, which is gonna allow me to duplicate the cows. Well, all of this is really unnecessary. We could just now live off the stew if we wanted to and have a whole bunch more villagers. I also reduced the blueprint of this whole crafting area a little bit by making more chests. Now we got some more soil, gonna keep that for later. There's my breeding pen. I'm guessing I just need to add 2 animals of the same type. Yes, good. Let's try to find the last 2 cards out of these stacks. We got an old village. That might have been one. Yes, okay. And we also have an undiscovered card in here, and then hopefully we also get the last card as well. Yes, wonderful. We've discovered all the cards there are on this board, with the last one being the plains. And it really looks like all of these cards remain forever, so we can potentially just sell all the other ones that we don't really need, except we want to work on like multiple forests at a time. That could be the case. But here we go, there's the final battle. Well, not quite the final one, but almost. Just before the moon has passed. Wonderful, we completed that task. Let's stack our guys. Let's feed the villagers, and I think in the next cycle we're gonna go for the gold, meaning beating the end boss before being able to start the island. So we take our temple, put the golden goblet on top of it, and start the ritual. Right there. There is the demon, and oh, this is actually starting immediately. I kind of figured there would be some time passing, but holy cow, let's just dive into it. Let's make sure we don't move too much by engaging. Yeah, wonderful. That should be it. Now, this guy has 299 health, so it's not a joke, but I think we should be able to do it, especially with all the militia and the different types of roles that we currently have going on, like the warrior, and one of the wizards is able to heal, I think the mage. So we should be going smoothly through here. We already got him down 100 health. And yeah, we're constantly attacking. The militia here just got healed. 150 health. All of my guys are doing well. I think I could retreat them since I engaged in combat myself. And my mage even has some buffs. Hold on. I need to put that chicken... let me see. Where did that come from? From the butchery. Right there. And then copy another one. There we go. He's down to 33 health. And all of my guys are doing pretty much darn okay. So that was quite easy. Nice. We got another booster pack and also the fire cloak. Let's have a look at that. Wow, that is actually sick. That needs to go to one of my wizards or mages. Yeah, let's put it right there. And then we are gonna check out what we got here. Some new ideas. Rumor, gold and glass can be found on the island. Yes, we do know that. And then we can also build the cathedral. That is gonna be for the next boss, I'm assuming. We also get a rowboat, which is the most important part here. We can now take a plank and an iron bar. No, that's a brick. Iron bar right there, and combine this together to get a rowboat that is able to carry one villager over to the island, where I will be able to start a new empire, gather some materials, build better boats, and then bring the materials back here in order to continue on this map. You defeated the demon and got the idea of a rowboat. If you want to further develop your village, you can visit the island. If you want to learn more about visiting the cursed world, you can talk to me. Before we actually do that and talk to the shaman and get to the island, we want to go ahead. Let me get that rowboat over here so I know I want to do it. And the breeding pen is almost done. Let me actually finish this first so we can stack up our cows all the way to 5. That is essentially done. Good. Now, as a final act for today's video, and as mentioned in the next video, if you want me to, we are gonna visit the island and continue the development of this town with all the advanced technologies. And then further, for a third video, we could go ahead and do the industrial era.
But for now, I want to get through the stable portal again and fight the witch if I can. That would be amazing. Yes, I'm back for more. Get ready to fight. Okay, that looks like an easy wave, actually. Enchanted room. What is this one even gonna do? And we're fighting ghosts now. Okay, we got a blowpipe so far, some magic dust. But yeah, I think we're doing well. We can do at least another wave. Wave 4. Yes, fight it. We got some dark elves, elves mimic, and a pirate. Intriguing. Wow, that was some kind of AoE that I just did there. No. Keys, coins. Okay, I like it. A magic ring. Very nice. Let's fight wave 5 as well. And I want to get to at least wave 6 because I think that is a quest. Ooh, that wasn't good. That was an AoE against me. Oh, very effective. Wow, this is so much better. Now we also get the goop to build the dustbin. Should I fight wave 6? I think we should be able to do one more, but I need to be careful about this mage. Well, do I just have to watch it happen maybe? We'll see. Okay, we got 2 mobs out of the equation. There's 3. The ogre is really heavy, like health of 33. That's not too shabby, but the giant snell is almost done. I think we can survive this. Just finish him. Yes, wonderful. Okay, we want to flee the forest now, and we got all of that as a reward. This is really good. I'm taking all that magic dust. Thank you. And then the rest we can probably sell. I kind of want to improve the health of this mage, so I'm gonna give him the other coat, and then with the goop and an arm bar we can go ahead make the dustbin to actually throw away items instead of, for instance, selling them. I would say with that out of the way, we are in a pretty good spot the next time. If enough people want to see it, we're gonna get to the island and get the advanced materials such as glass, gold, and other stuff, the rope. Let me know what you think about the game. I'm really enjoying my time here. It is a really brilliant idea to use cards kind of differently than we're used to. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. Have a great time, and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.